billion people on Earth. 237 are scanners. They'll control your mind, conquer your will, and manipulate your body like a toy. Experience the terrifying power of scanners. Scanners. Their thoughts can kill. Rated R. Rated R.
Starts Friday at a theater near you. Check newspaper for theater and showtimes.
The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes.
You will suffer an eternity for this.
And welcome back to 0 Point Reviews, everybody. Yep, we have another 80s movie, 1981, David Cronenberg's Scanners. Now, this is kind of a interesting sort of movie. It definitely is an old school classic, but the question is it more of a cult classic or is it a true classic for David Cronenberg? He definitely had a style to himself back then. This was not necessarily a body horror movie, but it did incorporate elements of horror, science fiction, and a little bit of some wackiness. But
yeah, but not campy. It wasn't
do you
campy.
think they need cocaine for this one, Kevin? Or do you think it helped?
I don't know what they were taking with this one. I don't know. It was interesting. It certainly was. Like, there were choices made with this, and
Oh yes, there were, man.
some of the makeup effects were fantastic. Others looked fucking stupid.
Oh God, yeah, I know, right?
We'll show you one in a second, but but golly, there this was I liked this. This was fun. I think this is probably only the second Cronenberg movie I've seen next to The Fly, and I liked that.
Okay.
So I mean, he's batting 100% so far for me. And now, in the sense of body horror, there is one moment towards the end that we'll get to, I'm sure, where there's something in the body, or that looks like it's in the body, that just looks like it shouldn't be where it's at in the body. And I was kind of like, ew, fast forward. It looked like he had dog poo in his face.
Oh, I think
Like,
I know what scene you're talking about.
as the vein was going up,
Yep.
it looked like dog poo. And I'm like, dude, he's shitting in his face. He is shitting in his face right now. Gross. Gross.
Oh my God, I know, right? Like there is some seriously grotesque moments in this, but
You can get hepatitis that way.
just a little bit. Although you could get sick from something during the opening credits of this movie, just walking around and eating other
Pink
people's food in the mall.
Oh, God. Yeah. The guy at the...
He picked up a half-smoking cigarette, started smoking that. Then he grabs somebody else's fries. Then he sits down at another table and he starts like eating a half-eaten hot dog.
You know, I think this is where they got the base for Meg Griffin. That just seems like her MO at the mall.
That's very true. Very true. Now, Kevin, is this your first time watching this one, or have you seen bits and pieces before? How do you fall on this?
Okay, so this is a weird one for me. Like, I have known about Scanners like pretty much my entire fucking adult life. Or
Most
young
of us
adult.
old fogies have.
Yeah, like if you've seen Wayne's World, you know about Scanners.
Yes.
You've heard about it. You had to look up what it was or ask a friend because we didn't have the internet back then. But my brother Emiliano loved that scene on Scanners at the beginning. And
It's iconic. People have referenced it in other movies and TV shows for decades at this rate.
Yes. And we just had this thing where like, it was like a bit in school where one of us would cough a certain way. That was the signal to, start scanning and shit.
Yeah.
He'd grab my head, squeeze it just about as hard as he could. And he was one of the biggest Mexicans you could ever fucking possibly meet. And then just go and make a disgusting sound and like throw his hands up in the air like your brain just fucking blew up.
Jeez.
And so, yeah, that was Scanners to me for like 30 years, 35 years. And I finally got to watch it last night. And I wasn't quite sure what to expect other than, you know, telling Emiliano, brother, dude, I get to watch fucking Scanners finally. And I was expecting some cheese, some camp. I thought it was about aliens for the longest time.
Oh, really?
It is apparently not, which is cool, really cool. It was a lot more like Firestarter, the original Firestarter with Drew Barrymore.
Yep.
And it was a lot better than Firestarter. So I liked this movie. I did. I had fun watching it.
Yeah, and I've been told it's a little bit like a movie called The Fury. I don't really know much about that one. I saw a little bit from like an old Quentin Tarantino interview where he was comparing like Scanners. This movie, The Scanners, is basically a sequel in spirit to The Fury, and he says like this movie is technically better than The Fury, but at the same time he has a particular love for The Fury. So I'm like, well, however you want to take that. He just didn't feel like the lead in this movie worked for him. So, but Quentin totally digs this movie, notwithstanding. So he's like, it's got the grittiness that he likes. It's got the characters that are excellent.
Yeah.
And just to that point, my first experience was, I know I saw this as a kid. It has been a very long time. I have, oh God, I have the most recent like 4K from like Criterion that I was trying to find. I couldn't find it, so I ended up watching it on HBO Max because it's on there, and I was able to watch that no problem. But for the longest time, it's like I saw this once when I was a kid. And it always like stuck with me with the brain exploding scene, and that's what everybody remembers clearly. But I always remembered Michael Ironside was in this, and then I remember bits and pieces. But as a kid, I was like, this is kind of like, how do I read this movie? I always walked away from it feeling like, was that cool, or was that boring, or
was that shit?
Or what the hell did I just watch? What? And this is one of the first movies of my life that I have this memory of, did I like that or did I not? It really made you like kind of dumbfounded. Like, how am I supposed to react to this movie? I'm definitely not the target audience. I saw it like when I was about like, God, let's see, I was 4 when this came out. I think I saw this when I was about like 9 or 10. And it's not, I wouldn't really even call this a horror movie. It just has some horror elements to it. So yeah, it's just one of those weird movies, but I always remember Michael Ironside and a couple of particular moments, but I always kept coming back around. I'll watch this like in 10 years when I'm a little older. Watched it in college. I thought, oh, hey, that's pretty cool. I enjoyed it then. And then it's like, yeah, one day I'll get this and put it in the collection. And then, oh, lo and behold, I got it in the collection after the last Criterion sale. So
I'm going to kick myself in the ass for not having gotten it, because I had it in my hands last December. And I was like, no, because I've never seen it. And I don't know if it's any good. And then it's just been sticking with me for the last several weeks. And so when we were like, what do we want to do this weekend? Hey, I know. And so now that I've seen it, I was really just kicking myself in the ass for not having picked it up at Borders or Barnes & Noble.
Well, they have those sales every 6 months.
Yeah.
So by about May, there'll be another one, and you might have another chance to pick it up then.
I likely will. I want to get that and Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Hey, those two that'll be the sale. So.
Yeah. And then maybe kind of Spawn from Arrow. I don't know.
Oh, I just got Under Siege 4K from Arrow.
Cool.
I haven't opened the box yet. I kind of want to, but I also have some other things I need to watch this week for our other shows. I got to get on to Sequest.
I am so fucking far behind. I think I am just on
know.
episode 3 or 4. I don't know.
I'm not going to admit what episode I'm on.
You haven't started yet. I'm sitting
No,
here
I
watching
started.
this like, please don't consider this stupid. Don't let yourself go there. Don't let yourself go there. Oh,
and we're there.
I'm like, it's about a fucking dolphin.
Oh my God.
I didn't dislike it. That's next week. We're 0-pointing already.
Oh, Anthony, there's a buy 3 4K sale going on Amazon right now, and you can order Nobody 1 and Nobody 2 and a third movie. And it's for $33 for 3 of them. It takes all the cost off down at the when you actually check out. I picked those up today myself, along with F1 on 4K. So
The Brad
$11
Pitt movie?
for the Brad Pitt movie.
Hey,
If I don't like it, I'll give it to my dad. He'll watch the movie.
it's Gran Turismo. It's cool.
And just to circle back around to a topic, like scanners, it blew your mind.
Oh,
God, dude, let's hit the good, because that is one of the best freaking moments in this movie. The whole head exploding thing, and like some of the practical effects here are really good.
yeah. I'm going to say all of their practical effects were a lot of fun. Whether they were good or bad varied. Some of them were
that's a good delineation on how to describe that.
Yeah, like the head explosion was pretty good for 1981. It really was.
Oh yeah, that was wow. That's where they put all the money at.
The shotgun blasts, not so much.
Yeah, I agree with that. That was okay.
They spent a lot more money on the M80 to blow up that fucking head than they did on the squibs to fucking
That's what I'm saying, man.
The squibs to put in the fucking shotgun blast.
Yep.
But it was a lot of fun. Like, it really, really was. And the only time it really got campy would be when you'd see really great special effect, and then well, they didn't have so much for the budget for that one.
Yeah. You could see, like, if there was more budget, Cronenberg would have eaten it alive for the special effects.
Yeah. And golly, the cast that they had was just stellar. Like, how did the fuck did they get number 6 in this?
Oh, Patrick McGowan? I know, right? Well, it's Cronenberg, and I believe, I don't know, like,
and
how they got him. It had to have been, he read the script and he's like, that's something different for me to do. That's not usually a spy show.
Yeah. It seems like it could be, but no, it is not. It is not.
And he was fantastic. Like, you don't even recognize him. So if anybody is a fan of The Prisoner, or I think it was called Secret Agent Man, the show before that with Patrick McGowan, like, he did really good in this one, and he was a bit more shady in this one too. Wasn't exactly all kosher and nice, and the revelation at the end was pretty interesting, how they revealed like who he really was to everybody.
That was my bad.
I know. We'll get to that too, because I both like it and don't like it at the same time. But we'll get to that.
Yeah, because I mean, there is bad to this movie, but it is not a bad movie. Not by
no.
Yeah, this is coming to my collection. Like, I'm gonna watch it again and again and again. This was a lot of fun, and my only true lament is that there was only one head explosion. But that's okay, because if you have too many, then it becomes a thing, and then it just makes it less special.
Yeah, I think the follow-up to doing that was the big battle at the end. And
Yeah.
The effects weren't great, but the idea and the concept was awesome. And then the end result of what happened was just like, oh my God. I was not expecting that. So
No.
and this was Michael Ironside's big break movie.
Was it really?
This was his first big feature as a lead, and he crushed it.
Yeah,
and
he did.
Launched his career from here, basically.
It's funny, like I grew up having seen Michael Ironside only as a villain.
Yeah, most of us did.
And so you see him on screen and you immediately have a little bit of fear in the back of your head, this innate childlike fear.
Like, this guy's gonna fuck something up like real quick if we're not good here.
Yeah, like do as he says or you're gonna die, and you just might die anyway because it's Michael Ironside. And don't look at his old lady.
Yeah, Total Recall, baby. Hey, and if we survive to season 3 of Sequest Deep DSV, or no, they changed it to Sequest 2032 or something like that.
Yeah,
he takes over in season 3, and him as a captain, it's okay. He's so much better in Starship Troopers doing that kind of role.
I fucking love him in Starship Troopers and V. He was just fucking dope.
Ironside, fantastic actor, and he worked his butt off in this movie.
Yeah, like totally crazy, all over the spectrum with whether it be evil, good. Because I mean, he wasn't necessarily a villain per se. I mean, he was, but from his standpoint, he was just taking back what was taken from him in a sense, and trying to
reclaiming the world, getting their life back and freedom.
Yeah, and punishing the people that tried to destroy them.
Yeah, pretty much.
I get it. It's a little Shakespearean, but I like it. I didn't dislike that part in any way, shape, or form. Like, it was very, very well done. Better than Shakespeare. Sort of. Anything's better than Shakespeare. Just there was a bad guy in here that wasn't as on par with Shakespeare bad guys. But anyway.
Yeah.
The other the mole in the company that kills the dad.
I call him the Dick from OCP.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah, he's very much like Dick Jones.
Yep.
Where have we fucking seen this cat before? He looked so goddamn familiar.
I think that was Lawrence Dane. Let me look him up.
He seems like somebody else that would be another regular bad guy type actor.
I think that was Lawrence. He was in Bride of Chucky.
Yeah. I saw that and I honestly could not tell you who he was. Like, the only cameo in that I really remember was
Keller. So yeah, that's who that was. Oh, he was in Darkman: The Return of Durant.
No, didn't see that one.
Happy Birthday to Me, another old slasher movie. He was in.
No, but I do need to see that. And April Fool's Day.
Oh, he did a lot of TV shows in the 60s and the 70s.
Maybe that's where I know him from.
He was in Airwolf. He was in The Equalizer, Bionic Man.
Yeah.
$6 Million Man and Bionic Woman.
Bukake.
Yeah, he had done a few shows. So you might have just, he's probably got one of them faces, and then you start looking at the filmography and you might be like, that. Okay, and that. He was also in an episode of Kung Fu: The Legend Continues.
Oh shit, which is oddly enough I have seen. So
I just watched him in Stargate SG-1 Chain Reaction episode.
So I was just beating off of you.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, he's been in quite a few things. But
you know who would have just fucking killed it in one of these roles is the fucking like gnarly psychic or gnarly scanner was fucking Sam Kinison with the way he could fucking
Ooh.
get his fucking face torted out and shit. You could just mute him out, but just get his face in there. Oh! That would be cool. I know what I'm watching after this. Oh,
Yep.
oh!
Just
So,
blow 'em
but
up.
this was a lot of fun. The good guy was equally as good as the bad guy. I love the fact that they end up being brothers, and I love the fact that the saintly good guy turns out to be the real bad guy at the end. My
Little
only
bit.
my only qualm with it is he's unceremoniously dispatched. But again, that's for the next segment. The creepiness of it, the body count was pretty goddamn good. Like they had the sect of people trying to hunt down the scanners, and
Yes.
they were just body count galore. I loved them. Like
Yeah.
I needed no explanation as to who they were other than, oh, they hunt scanners. Okay. No other explanation necessary. And in the sense that makes them like mercenaries or hitmen. So it's like the whole role from Sin City where Mickey says, you can't feel, no matter what you do to a hitman, you just can't feel bad for him.
Yeah.
So the same thing, no matter how bad these guys fucking deaths got, whether like they got telekinetically flung across the barn and put into a fucking thresher
Or lit on fire.
yeah, you just can't
Yeah,
feel bad
dude.
for them.
They storm that room with their shotguns. They take out a couple people that are screaming. The rest of them are still sitting there in their trance. And then all of a sudden, one of them wakes up and throws a bullet at the wall and sets them on fire. I'm like, watch out, Carrie. You got a real problem now.
They're all gonna laugh at you. Oh shit. I and see telekinetic movies, they always run the risk. Slide so very gingerly on the edge of being stupid. Not just campy.
I know.
Fucking stupid.
Yes.
Carrie can get kind of fucking stupid.
But ultimately, that's a good movie too.
Yes,
it has a bunch of stupid things in it.
it's dated.
It is very. Every time they try to update that, it's a problem. I'm so glad they haven't even tried to do that with this, even though they launched like a couple of sequels and then a couple of idiot direct-to-video sequels.
Oh, the Carrie 2, The Rage.
Oh no, I'm talking Scanner Cop.
Oh, yeah, that was bad. Yeah. I'd seen the VHS to Scanners too. But again, never. I always saw was always more gravitated towards the Michael Ironside cover.
Yeah, oh yes.
Which is kind of what we have back here for our background.
Yeah, my Criterion's got this weird artistic like look to it. I'll see if I can find a picture. Okay. Let's see.
How are the special features on it though?
Well, I haven't opened it yet.
Oh.
And that's why it's like I tried to look for it. I was gonna open that bad boy, but it's like, I can't find it. Where is it? Wait, or is it the Blu-ray I have? Must be the Blu-ray. Okay, let's open this image in the new tab. And then share screen. Yep. There we go.
Oh shit. That's cool.
Oh, it's got that artistic look on it.
I like that.
It's really cool in person, actually. But like I said, I have not opened it. I only had just gotten it. So
that's pretty.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Now I'm going to have to look at what the frickin' extras are.
Oh, my conclusion to my thought that I had about saying growing up with Michael, being afraid of Michael Ironside.
Oh God, yeah, right.
Being an adult and watching this now, I still have that innate fear from from growing up. But rationally, I know that Michael Ironside is probably like the nicest man in the world. Like from everyone I've ever heard, like if you have a chance to meet somebody, meet Michael Ironside. He will just make your day better. And I'm kind of like, well, that doesn't sound like him at all, but all right. He seems like a good teddy bear to me. And now he does look like a teddy bear. It's like he doesn't.
Oh, yeah, because, with the beard and everything, too.
He doesn't look menacing at all.
No, it's like a guy who plays Clarence Boddicker. God, I can never remember names when I.
Kurtwood Smith, baby.
Kurtwood Smith. Thank you. I knew it was
Bitches
Kurt
leave.
something. But oh, later, Mike. But yeah, like him, it's like I cannot watch that 70s show. It doesn't work for me. So every time I see him, I see the asshole from RoboCop, man.
Oh, it's okay. That's just basically Red's.
And I guess he's nice too, but man, when he wants to play an asshole, it's like put these two guys in a room and tell them to be an asshole to each other and see who wins. I guarantee you that would end the internet.
All right, here we go. Remake Grumpy Old Men with Michael Ironside.
Dude, yes. That's what I'm talking about, man. Cranky old men.
Fucking dope. Scary old men.
Ooh, scary old men. Make it a horror movie now.
Right. But kind of like Tucker and Dale, where it's like they're just the creepy old guys. There's nothing wrong with them. They live in that creepy old house.
Oh man, that would be so rad.
You got to swerve the audience, baby.
Yeah.
So, but this was a lot of fun. I'm glad I finally got to see this. I'm glad this is not one that I just let slip away, like, House of Wax.
No, this was a good idea. Like, honestly, cast is really solid all the way through. I do have a slight problem with Stephen Lack, who plays what's his name? Cameron.
Yeah.
Something. I forgot the last name. But I didn't quite buy him all the way. I mean, he did a good job. I have no problem with the man in general. But I just didn't feel like it was a total leading man material with this one. So didn't exactly work for me. But otherwise, I thought the cast was awesome.
Yeah. Well, see, there was where that issue was where you had two good guys versus one bad guy.
Yeah.
And it dilutes a little bit one from the other. And then
and then the dad being kind of sort of shades of gray in the middle on that one. So it's like, well, who the hell are we supposed to truly hate here? And ultimately you kill the real villain of this like 15 minutes before the end of the movie.
Sort of. I'm still on the fence about that. Like,
I know, right?
Were they really doing that? Because he didn't know about Project Ripe. He knew nothing about the continuation of everything happening after the fact.
Right.
Like, he was just, his responsibility is he gave his pregnant wife this medication that initially had the side effect.
Yeah.
So I don't know what his involvement beyond that was. Like, was he testing more babies knowing at that point? I don't think he was. That was Michael's gig, or that was Ironside's gig, what they were doing at that corporation, right?
Right.
That's right.
They were trying to,
make more babies.
Yeah, they were trying to increase their population and numbers.
more schizos.
Oh my God. That was... Okay, so like the sound editing and the sound effects, I really enjoyed in this one. Freaking rad, man. Every time they did the scanning, they had that little high-pitched thing going on, and it totally works. It's unsettling.
That's what
not annoying. I thought it would annoy me. And I was like, no, this ain't annoying me at all. This is creepy.
No, that's one of the things that helped the movie not be campy. That's one of the things that protected it from just watching somebody go.
Oh yeah, doing the weird faces while they're skating. Like Ironside was just having a field day. It's like almost looked like he was getting ready to get off or something. You know?
oh God, 2 towels.
I'm getting close. Oh my, yeah, and then boom, the head goes, and he's like, "All right, I'm good."
All right,
wait, like a boss. Because he did.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Then they tried to arrest his ass. That was so like You guys got so screwed over.
Stick him in the palm. Like, really?
Well, he got the guy to inject his own hand, so that was a neat little touch.
Yeah. Yeah. But the fact that the other guy wasn't watching was just kind of like, come on, man. Really?
Yeah, right.
Dumbass. You're head of security. You're fired.
You should get your head exploded next.
Did he? Yeah, he did explode his head. Well, he didn't explode his head, but he shot himself.
Yeah, he shot himself.
Yeah, which is kind of like a head explosion, just not internal.
Yeah.
Anyway, semantics.
What'd you think on the runtime on this one? It was like about an hour and 40-ish minutes.
Yeah, about hour 40, hour 45. It was okay. I didn't dislike that. It wasn't too long. It wasn't.
No.
I think 2 hours might have been too long.
That's what I was about to say. Usually I'm like, this could have had 5 or 10 more minutes. No, this was the sweet spot for this movie, I think.
I think so, because you got that little bit of extra story, you got that little bit of extra violence in there, and then you had that little bit of extra of action towards the end. So you're like, okay, there was a lot to the third act.
Right.
So they took their time with it, and it paid off, despite what I'm going to get to in the bad.
Yeah.
I didn't like the ending.
Well, anything else you thought was good?
I don't think so. I don't think, like, truly so much of this. It's hard to say, no, I don't think that there's anything else good, because everything's good. That's really what you have to paraphrase, but that's not just to the audience or to the movie or anybody else.
It's part of our format. We try and bullet point the good and bullet point the bad, and then.
But there's just so goddamn much to this. So yes, the runtime is fantastic. The experience of it is fantastic. The rewatchability is fantastic. There are
yes, I'm gonna watch it again actually very soon.
There are things that you missed that I'm sure you can go back and watch again and be like, oh shit, that makes a lot more sense now. Okay.
Yep.
And again, it's a classic style of like Shakespearean type story without being too obvious. Without, it doesn't give itself away. There's no foreshadow where you're just kind of like, see, I knew it. It's just a good ass entertaining story. It's got a great villain. It's got a decent good guy, but the villain is the star of the movie. Absolutely.
I completely agree with that.
So, despite not getting top billing,
nah. Yeah, good job, Cronenberg. I'm pretty pleased.
Yes, and thank you. This one's dope. So, but moving along to the bad. Number 6 went out like a bitch.
I didn't like this.
I mean,
I know they had to do it for the story and everything. It's just like, but like this,
it should have been a Michael Ironside to kill him.
Yeah.
That would have solidified him as a bad guy, the bad guy. But having another bad guy take him out,
like a stooge bad guy, in my opinion.
Yes, he was the stooge. He was Ironside's bitch. So, like, the bitch gets to kill the baddie, the target, basically, and you're left with an ambiguous feeling of whether or not the bad guy was really all that bad or not.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but I don't know. He deserved to get that kill, be that baddie. But the fact that fucking McGowan here is just kind of sitting there, suddenly losing his shit and not caring if there's a gun behind his head.
I think he knew somebody was behind him. I don't think he knew who, though.
Oh, he saw
didn't
him.
Turn to look.
I thought he saw him through the door when he passed by the door.
I didn't think he did, unless I missed that. I could have. I probably blinked or something.
I don't know, but I was just kind of like, this. Why are you acting this way suddenly? Like, the character change just went zip in a heartbeat in the third act. And I'm like, suddenly everyone's doing shit that does not make sense. Okay, they must be rushing things. And that's kind of the way the third act felt for me. Like
a little bit to me too.
Even though they had that extra 15 minutes in there, it still felt a bit rushed as to how they get from point B to point C, basically. They go from, oh, hey, we know where he's at, we know what he's doing, to you skip the conflict of them trying to stop it and then get to the final battle. Like,
right.
Where was the rest of that shit?
Oh, they deleted that stage in this video game, Kevin. Come on. You know how this goes.
Like, McGowan was not useful in any way, shape, or form towards the end. He should have been. They should have been able to find the records of what happened in the computer and stuff.
I feel like they scapegoated him with this, is what they did.
Yeah. And maybe they just ran out of budget for him on shooting time. No pun intended.
I don't think so. I think they just ran out of script to be able to affect his character properly and give him a proper send-off that fit the character and also serve the purpose for Ironside's character.
Fair enough.
Like you were just talking about. I think they just, I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. It's hard to say, like, that. This is part of what makes me go, like, when I was a kid, like, how am I supposed to feel about this movie? Because, like you said, this last act does a bunch of, like, weird stuff that you're not really expecting. Like, okay, so you can actually scan a computer and you can reprogram the computer with your mind because you're telepathic. And then basically the ending of the movie is, oh, I'm going to reprogram and scan my own consciousness into my brother, and we're going to swap bodies.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Wait, what? what did I fucking miss?
They
Like,
took
Jesus Christ.
the liberties. It's like reading a Clive Barker book. You get 30 to 60 page into this normal ass story, and all of a sudden, and the demon blew out of his ass. What?
Or ripped apart somebody's skull in front of like 900 people. Like, wait, what the fuck?
we were just on the dairy farm. What the fuck just happened here?
Yeah. So, yeah, once we got to the whole like computer scanning thing, I'm like, wait, when did you couldn't have suggested this earlier in the story so we knew like there was something to level up towards? No, we just introduced it here at the end because we needed to satisfy how we get to the end of the freaking movie. We gotta explain it somehow.
It just felt very unsettling, or not unsettling, but unsatisfying for me.
A little bit.
All the way up to, I'd say, the first 90 minutes of this movie is like, it's a good solid 9 for me. I don't care how cheesy or low budget it was in certain given points in time. It was really good in other points. Like, it was a good 8.5 to a 9 for me. But that third act just really shit the bed. And I was like, well, it's still pretty good. It's entertaining.
Boy, that was wild.
Yeah. Like it kind of slipped on a banana peel and high heels on the way out the door.
Yeah.
But it didn't fall. It did not fall.
No. It still was fine for an ending. It's just the way it felt, the way it was building towards. It's like, oh, we were going for a grand slam here, and oh, it bounced off the wall and we hit like a double into maybe a triple.
I mean, the fight itself was kind of neat looking.
Yeah, it was.
Dudester Cameron being caught on fire and then his eyes exploding was fucking funny.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was great. I'm like, I didn't remember that part like at all. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell is happening here? And Ironside's eyes being totally white all of a sudden was just bang. I'm like, holy crap, that looks great.
Yeah, and he's falling down on the ground, and all I could hear is, "'Cause you had a bad day, you let yourself down."
Turn it around.
But the effects that they had for their faces, like I said, when the veins were starting to get all up towards
the super veins, I call them.
Yeah, it looked like dog shit being pumped through like a plastic tube, like a water weenie, like someone was pumping dog shit through a water weenie.
I think if they could have done a full face with like individual veins, very light ones, and then just started like watching that kind of overcome the face, that would have been really cool. But they probably had like no freaking budget to do that. And so this was the compromise to still have the same idea, but it didn't turn out as much as well as they had hoped. Because personally, see like individual veins like going straight up or even just along one side would have been a really cool effect.
Sure. I just have this nasty thought in my head where it's like, that's not what that looks like to me. And I know what it's supposed to look like, but that's not what it looks like to me.
Right.
But it was still cool looking. I can't complain. It just happened to look like poo to me.
Yeah. Something super sludgy.
Yeah. Something very unpleasant that you wouldn't want under your skin. Like,
right.
I
when you mentioned
bad.
Clay Barker, it's almost like the demon is slipping its hand up over the cheek from the inside out.
Exactly. Yes. Like you can get hepatitis that way. You can get fucking conjunctivitis that way.
You might end up watching Stranger Things that way. Like, you never know. Things are weird these days.
I've just stopped getting news clippings for that for Saturday night. Like
I'm just teasing you anyway.
No, like there was so many that I cut away from last weekend, and there's more stories coming out this week, and I'm just like, no.
Well, that's stupid stuff too. Like none of it's real. Like what the hell is going on all around here nowadays?
It's a hype.
In another week, it's going to be long gone and forgotten, so it's not going to matter.
Fucking hope so, man.
Right? I think all of us, even the people who kind of like this show, feel the same.
I think some of the kids are like, get me the fuck out of here. Like,
yeah, I want to move on with my career while I still have one.
Like Finn, most certainly. I'm a fucking Ghostbuster. I gotta go.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, not the best, but still a Ghostbuster.
No, and to your point, like the third act does feel a bit. It's very wonky. It does drop a little bit in terms of story, a little bit in quality, not in performances though. Everybody was still doing their good job. It just felt like sometimes when they go crazy like this at the end, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. This is one of those that just it fell right in the middle. Didn't quite work out, but it didn't quite kill the movie.
Exactly. That's probably the best way you could put it. It was okay. It was a choice. It was a choice. It was memorable.
Oh,
very memorable.
Especially that freaking ending, man. Whoa.
Yeah. I liked it. I liked it in a sense where I didn't be like, that was stupid. It could have been campy. It could have been.
Oh, first it's me.
She could have shot him and been like, bullshit.
That's me, Cameron.
I know. Bang!
Thank God the smile on Ironside's face was so freaking unsettling. It's like, no, you made him a good guy now.
That's true. That's got to be really fucked up. Like, hey, like as the person that loves that guy, like you, that's what you're stuck with now. No longer the person that you fell in love with, that you thought was all dead sexy and shit. Now it's the guy that tried to fucking kill you.
No kidding, man.
With goofy eyes.
With them goofy eyes. You tell him, Kev.
This was fun. I can't wait to watch it again, but it does have some drawbacks. The drawbacks start around the third act. Otherwise, this is a dope flick.
Yeah, well, let's head on over to our final judgment.
So
let's see what you got.
This was totally me watching this fucking movie last night.
That was cool. Do it again. I know.
I rewound it twice.
I bet you did.
Oh, so but to cap off what I was saying before with shitting the bed, I would take this movie from a 9 down to a 6.75 because the ending just did not stick. There was so much where I was just kind of like, okay. The dad's that whole exposition thing kind of came out of left field. There was no escalation to the battle. They just kind of fucking woke the guy up and then he was with his brother.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no climax to build up to, so it can't even be anticlimactic. I don't know. Very entertaining, very cool concept, very cool actors. They just kind of didn't know what to do with that third act. I'm not sure what to make of it. And I think that's my way of saying what you said before, where you walked out of this picture and going, how did I feel about that?
Yeah. And it just makes you want to rewatch it again and be like, maybe I just need to watch this like one more time. And then you end up kind of getting into the movie and feeling like, there is a lot here. Maybe I just need to watch it again and again. And eventually, maybe one day, I don't know. It's one of those weird deals where some movies you're like, I don't want to watch that again. Didn't quite figure it out. Not sure if I liked it, and then 10 years later, you end up watching it and you're like, you know what? That's not as bad as I remembered.
Yeah, like I would definitely say this would fall under cult classic, answering your first question.
I think so too.
I don't know that this is Cronenberg's best. I don't think it's as good as The Fly. The Fly will always be a darn near perfect movie for me, at least in my recollection. This is a lot of fun, but it's not the horror type that The Fly is. It's not the it is the science fiction type that The Fly is. It's a very similar type of science fiction, actually. But there's a lot more horror to The Fly, and I liked that a lot more. And it's just really so hard to beat the cast from The Fly in general, even with this cast.
I've always been a little bit partial to Videodrome myself, so
still have not seen that.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
I need to see that one. That is on my to-do list.
That is one I need to. I think I have that one. I am absolutely not sure about that one, but I also know I have Rabid here. I've seen that. That one's pretty good. That's basically his little virus outbreak kind of zombie movie.
Oh yeah. Okay, I think I remember that.
That's a good one. Shivers. I have that. I have not seen it though. And then he did the Dead Zone, so he did it. He did that one.
That movie was cool.
Oh yeah, that's really good. Fly, Dead Ringers, Naked Lunch, M Butterfly.
Really?
I've seen that one. Crash, which I know he got a bunch of like new looks at him after that. And he did Existence. Awful. He did Spider, A History of Violence, Eastern Promises, which is really good. Dangerous Method, Cosmopolis, Maps to the Stars. I don't know about some of these other ones. And then Crimes of the Future and The Shrouds.
The Shrouds sounds very familiar.
That was 2024. Written and directed David Cronenberg, starring Diane Kruger, Vincent Castle, Guy Pearce, and Sandrine Holt. Wife died from cancer. Businessman Karsh has invented GraveTech, a tombstone that broadcasts a live interactive 3D image of a deceased's decomposing corpse. What the hell is this movie?
It's not where I thought that was gonna go.
Yeah, as I'm reading it, I'm like, I'm gonna have to take a look into this. Sounds interesting, but yeah, that's a very long synopsis. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but about 2 hours.
Wowzer.
I'm a Cronenberg. I do like Cronenberg. I really have an affinity for Existence, but yet I know a lot of people don't like that one. But I like it.
Yeah. Pop culture or cult classics and pop culture is so fickle. I mean, there is an audience for everything, and sometimes the least favorite of the most popular thing, or the least favorite of the most popular group, can be your favorite. Like, for example, with MST, I fucking love watching Hamlet. Like, all the derogatory jokes at Lady Hamlet kill me, absolutely kill me. Harlot, whore, strumpet. like they called her every fucking name in the book, and that just killed
keeps
me.
Going.
Yeah, and it's like, that is the most boring episode that there is, but I titter every time I fucking watch that shit.
I teeter and I titter.
And I tatter.
I
don't tutor because then I have issues and I could poop myself. And that's not good. Yes. No tooting.
Oh man, what a movie this is. And for me, I give this probably I go 7.5 out of 10 just because of the final act. Pretty good. I enjoy it. Had a good time watching it, and at least I'm not like when I was younger. I'm falling on the side. I like this movie, or I wouldn't have it in the collection. And I'm gonna go check out them special features. Looks like there's some interviews and things on there that I kind of want to check out. Michael Ironside looked like he did a new interview, and I'm totally game to check that out. So yeah, otherwise I'd highly recommend everybody at least give it a watch. This is early Cronenberg, and it is pretty damn interesting and good, and great performances overall.
Yeah, there's really nothing to dislike about this movie. It's again, just because I say the ending doesn't stick the landing doesn't mean it's bad. Doesn't mean I disliked it. Like, I didn't walk away going, that was stupid. Not at all.
Yeah.
Again, I'm thankful that I finally got to see this one. I'm glad I didn't.
I'm glad you did too.
By me, and I like movies that surprise me. This movie surprised me again. I thought it was Aliens. Maybe I was thinking Trancers or some bullshit. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I could see Trancers. I like Trancers, but I know those are pretty movies.
Yeah, but
Jack Death.
I'm just really, really glad that this movie kind of threw me for a swerve. And not because of the cheap ending. It was in general, like, it kind of threw me for a swerve, and it was not what I was expecting, and it was more than what I wanted in that regard. So I was very happy with this week's watch, despite my score of it.
Right on. Yeah, I enjoyed watching it again myself for the first time in quite a while. I just wish I had pulled out my Blu-ray. I gotta find it though. I don't know where the hell it is. It has to have been like put behind a different movie or in the wrong section.
Yeah.
I really gotta go through my movies on the other side of the room. Not the ones on my spinner X behind me. I can navigate this no problem.
Oh yeah. I just had to put the Black Friday haul away, and that took a bit.
Yeah, I believe you. I don't gotta find space.
I don't have a whole lot of room for my horror films anymore. I need to get a new.
You got a bunch more horror movies.
That was almost all I got. I think I only got one normal picture.
Hey.
Yeah, The Princess Bride. That was it.
Yes, that's one I want to get the Criterion of.
I
just have the standard Blu-ray on that one.
I couldn't live without it. Like, if
I think we need to, next time we do a fantasy month, I think we're gonna do that.
I dig it. It's worth it. Now is a good time to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's never a bad time to do it, but with everything going on and what happened, I could do that.
Right on. Well, on that note, want to say thank you everybody for tuning in to 0 Point Reviews Scanners 1981. make sure you hit that like button on the way out, share us, subscribe us. We greatly appreciate it. Hey, and if you got any thoughts, memories, or anything regarding scanners, put them in the comment section down below. We'd love to see them. And you all have a good night. We'll see you next week when we talk Screamers, and that's the Peter Weller one. And that's a fun science fiction horror movie. And we're going to continue on with some sci-fi this month. So stay tuned. We'll see you all next time.
Get out.